You know, sometimes I just love recording. Hello everyone, welcome back to Atrix Empires. Today is a new video, even though it looks like the last video. So currently the world is now on 118 on Minehut. It says not stable, but I'm hoping it's stable enough. It seems stable enough. I mean, all the things are working, like the simulation distance, which I would not have figured out if I didn't watch Solidarity's video, and he didn't mention simulation distance. So I think that what that means is that, you know, even though you stop loading, instead of just cutting off and being just like a weird chunk, it fogs itself like this. Which actually is very bad for us. Because, you know, before I could go up there and I could like see the whole view down. Hold on, I'm imagining simulation distance. Simulation distance isn't new. And I'm on 36. Look what happens when I put on 46. Nothing. What happens if I put it on 7? Or 5? I'm gonna put it up to 32. Why not? 20. I'm gonna put it on 28. Brightness is at the moody. Unlimited. Unlimited power! Oh look. I have more frames now. Okay, well, it is time to do something important, and it is time to do something different. I'm gonna have to get used to this. It's interesting, simulation distance. I don't think it was here before. I'd like to think that I would have noticed. Like if it was new. My computer can only see this far. Even if I put it up to 48, it just won't. So if I KO myself, hopefully it goes smooth. Today, where we're going to be working is over here. Oh, by the way, we do have the height and we do have the depth. So that's wonderful if we ever need to use it. Now, this area right here, Miniville. I want to work on it just a little bit. So right now, what I want to do is planning. Which essentially means grabbing a book, a lectern, going to a nice spot, no benches, stairs. We build a bench over here. Now, I've been watching and witnessing things over the last couple of days, and basically I now think I understand what Glitch wants for Miniville. Right, because just because this says solo, you still have to like find your exact way to the that scared me. that low key kinda scared me. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, when you forget that you've done stuff. Oh my god. Okay, right. Oh. What Glitch wants, right, is a more automatic way to get to minigames instead of having to run to them. It's like, right up here, and come on down. There's no way to get out except for these ender pearls that are inside. Right, so I think what Glitch wants instead is, instead of you coming from the lobby, running up the wall, jumping down, hurting yourself, then jumping into here, I think what he wants is you to push a button, or I do have an idea. Then you do that idea, and then you land right here. Right on the spot. And then on every minigame, I'll have to have a back to lobby option. Now, if I go back, I'll work on some technical stuff day. And there shouldn't be too much cutting, because I do need to work on things with you. But if there is, it won't make a difference to me. Because I don't have to worry about it. I do, technically. I am my editor. It's just Hopper, not Chest. Chest isn't going to do anything. And a nice block. Not that block. Netherite. Perfect. You know, sometimes I'm sitting on my chair. And most of the time, I feel like I have plenty of room from my arms. But then sometimes, I'm like, there's not enough room on this chair. And my mic is sitting off everything. Even though I'm living in the same sort of scenario every single day. That's how I feel sometimes. But anyway, I'm very happy to have 118 here with me. Is it doing much for me? Do I get the caves? Am I sad about that? A little bit, but I also have the depth. Which will definitely help with sinking a ship. Because I couldn't do that before. And building taller mountains. So all in all, pretty happy with it. Although now, I feel like we need to lower the actual world just a little bit by a few blocks, but I don't think I'm going to do that, because that would take forever. Now, so, what I want to do is to run a little experiment over here. Stairs. An experiment that's taking in a minute. Okay. Like that. And I'm like, oh, I want to play Bed Wars. Right, so that'll go into the system. And it'll go in there. And then I need somehow a mechanism. Dropper. Haha, perfect. Okay, so what I plan to do is I do technically want to have a leaderboard, and this castle interior is like really nice. I want to stick with the castle, right? Because it basically then promotes, and also I just really like the castle. It promotes or like biggest game. So what I want to do is I want to block up these doors. And I think I'm going to add one of these to be info. Because I played on Hypixel a little bit. Like when I was younger. Or before. Well, I don't know why I said when I was younger. But sure, when I was younger. Right? And, you know, I have taken a little bit of a looky at them and how they do it. Obviously, theirs is a little bit fancier, you know, with like countdowns and note blocks and all that. We can't exactly do that. And we're not gonna be bothered by it. I'm not bothered about like fancy things that come up on your screen. I'm just worried about fancy games that actually entertain you. So, yeah. Some Hypixel games will be joining us here in Miniville, but they'll have a Miniville spin on it. That means, like, the maps will be changed, but the idea will be theirs, essentially. Dark oak. Yep, that looks fine. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. Just so we don't, you know, lose our minds. I'll just switch it back to BSL. BSL, enhanced defaults just for now. Okay? Just so it looks a little bit more calmer, because, I don't know, I've been doing that for so long, it just feels weird throwing on BSL all of a sudden. So, anyway, BSL, by the way, is the name of the shader pack that you just saw. So, I've been doing a little bit of work off of camera. I got a nice little cafe area right here, the fences being all weird. And while I was actually off, here's a funny thing, is I watched the original build of this build, And it turns out that I also had the cafeteria, or the eating area in this area. So, would you look at that? It's almost like I was inspired by myself. And you'll notice that with BSL on, it's a lot brighter in here. Mainly because the rays of sun are actually coming in. But as you can see, it's doing nothing now. Yeah. One of these days, in survival, Atrix Survival, it will definitely be on. So if you're not a fan of it, then I'm sorry. But anyway, here are the arcade games, looking decent. I'm not done with this arcade. It's not done. No, 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 no. Far from it. So, what I've got here is Dig It. And Dig It is the game that I decided to start with. So if I push that button, I didn't even let that change that rotation of the command block. Because it turns out that if you change the rotation of the command block of where it is, then you'll also like choose where you face. But also, I don't think, could I technically? I'm wondering, can I, by the way, this is what it looks like from the outside. I'm wondering, I should be able to, actually, is it possible that I could, okay, I'm trying to put it over the same old that it was like a minute ago. It's another day in the jungle. Barely remember that those coordinates are up there half the time. Hello everyone, welcome back to Atrix Empires. It's been a while. A long while. Not that long, actually. About a day. Maybe a day and a half. I don't need these anymore. Oh, this is the original, isn't it? Don't need this anymore, I don't think. Why am I keeping it? So this is the arcade. I'm gonna simulate the fact that I want to play a game. Which I kinda do. So I'm gonna be playing that, and then, yeah. So this is the arcade. Looking pretty decent. It's not done. It's not done. One of these days I'll come back in here with like brilliant interior ideas. It's very dark at the moment, and a lot of people would suggest, oh, just put lamps on the floor. Which technically I suppose I'll have to do, because otherwise it's just going to be dark. Which I suppose actually most arcades are. At least the ones I've been to. So technically this is fine. This is authentic. So, we have one game that is fully hooked up. Everything right now is hooked up. I even fixed the game. The game was broken. Okay, so let's play. So, I come into here. There's no bed. I come into here, and I'm like, this is interesting. Now, I'll have to put some sort of lectern right here that says, select. And then I'll have to tell people how to play the game. That's the only thing I'll have to add. And I think I'll add all of those to all the games in 1 week. I'll just have 1 week where I just, you know, give information on everything. Because me and Glitch will have to have a week of just, you know, doing things, explaining. So, what's going on here is very simple. We have our player select system. So let's say that I want to be orange. Let's stand a bit closer. Orange. So I wait a few seconds. Any second now. And it's broken. Okay, literally as I stop recording, then I teleport. But I can't have it being 2. I mean, if it needs to be 2, then it needs to be 2. There's something I can do about it. You know, it just requires you to queue twice, I guess. Okay, so that's wonderful. So it'll just say queue the orange wool out of the chest, or queue the color you want out of the chest as a player select. So I did reset even my chunk because it was all broken. The elevators were broken and just everything was broken. So everything's the exact same. Should be anyway. I checked it like 6 times. The only thing that's changed is this little increase in height. But I'm not bothered. And this can't be glass anymore because I don't want you to see the outside. Wonderful. I'm gonna go play this game for a while, just chill out, just do nothing productive. And also make sure this game works, 100%, because it should. And it'll also be good fun. And also there are weird lag spikes. Don't know what to do with that. Hopefully I'm not making the world too powerful again. Because I did that in Bedrock and it died. Thankfully, though, because now we're here. And it's powerful. Better. So yeah, I'll be back in a while. I'm gonna enter this video in some nice shaders. Hello everyone, welcome back to the end of this video. The reason that it's the end and I'm not designing games is because I won't be doing that for another while. No. And I don't exactly want this video to sit in the vault for the next amount of time. So I'm just gonna release this video to you all. Is there anything I can do with this arcade to make it a little bit better? Honestly, I don't think so, because this is the funnest section. This is the chill out kids zone, and then this is the chill out adult zone. And also kids consider too. So I think that's pretty much it. Off camera, I'll be designing all the games. Eventually, they'll all be hooked up, and you'll eventually get to see them all, and it'll all be wonderful, but for right now, they're all just sort of hanging out there in the Miniville island. So yeah, guys, if you all enjoyed this video, hopefully as much as I did, then don't forget to leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see Dig It just one more time, shall we? Considering it's the only functioning game that we currently have. So you come here, press that, and then you should... Oh right, you have to press 2. Then you should... There you go, perfect. And then you're in Dig It, and you can play as long as you want. As you can see, if I'm not supposed to see the other side. Come up here. Boom. I'll show you how far I've gotten this far. It was pretty nice, just chilled out to be honest. So dug, and more dug. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Maybe. I'm kidding, you will see me in the next episode.